So I would like to talk about this because this is becoming a problem all across the USA. It's called takeovers, is what they call it. Takeovers, okay? All these takeovers. Now, what a takeover is basically when a group of young black men and women across state lines or across county lines and quote unquote take over the joint. Okay, they go to the Destin Beach in Florida from Alabama. They cause disturbances and fights and all this stuff. They doing it in New Orleans. Anyway, the reason why this is such a big subject is because this, sir, is the very beginning of what's coming. And what's coming is restriction of movement, free movement. Your right to travel across state lines and across county lines, okay, without checking in or getting permission. This is the very beginning of restricted movement across America where you will have to notify some agency that you and a group of 12 others or more are going across state lines or into another county to assemble, okay? Your right to assemble is being restricted. So they starting all this, and now there's talk of legislation to prevent these takeovers and all this other jazz that's going on. And you will start seeing once this legislation starts, the legislation is going to read that if you're from a different territory, different county, different state, and you are traveling with a group of people, you will have to register that group to the place that you're going. And don't think this isn't possible. It is. This happens all over Europe, okay? This happens all over Europe. I know you hear this nonsense about free travel. Oh, but all you need is a passport. You can travel all over Europe. Yeah, of course, because you have to check in. You have to let them know every place you're going. And that's coming to the United States. And that's why you're starting to see all these news reports about you're going to start seeing the word illegal put here soon against illegal street takeovers and whatnot. And here in Florida, they upset about the young black men who are coming over to their towns and causing mischief and havoc. So you're starting to see this going on now. And now you're going to start seeing legislation being drawn. And you see, they already having legislation being drawn up a year in jail, license suspension, vehicle impoundment, which will then go into seizures, where they will actually seize your vehicle. This is going on in Virginia right now. So you're going to start seeing this, where your right to assemble will be eliminated, and you will not be able to travel with large groups. And this is going to stop a lot of protesting, okay? Not just the kind of protesting that Antifa does, but the kind that you Walmart patriots do when you people lose an election. You like to protest and start riots at the Capitol. So you won't be able to do this. You will not be able to assemble in the future. And of course, now it sounds great because all these, horrible black kids are coming over and causing mischief. But it will really be used to prevent your right to assemble and your right to travel. And this falls into guidelines with the United Nations Agenda 2050 Sustainable Development Plan, in which 10, now 11, proposed mega cities will be constructed, and within these mega cities, you will see 15-minute towns going up. And the concept of a 15-minute town is wherever you live, you will be 15 minutes away, whether it's bike ride, walk, or Uber ride, to your destination, which will be post office, doctor visits, grocery stores, etc. They will have 95% of the American population by the year 2050 will be living within one of these 11 UN, United Nations mega city zones. And of course, you're going to have to. You got no choice because you got all these data centers going up all over the place in rural areas. All the fresh water, all the extra electricity will be used up by these data centers. You will have no other choice but to relocate into one of these UN Agenda 2050 Sustainable Development relocation zones. So you see 11 emerging mega regions of the United States. Don't take my word for it. Go to the actual United Nations website and look at it yourself. These are the mega regions of the United States. These are the mega region zones that people will be living in. They're going to clear out Memphis because of the New Madrid earthquake that will be coming pretty soon. See, they got a little place here in Utah. It's probably the best place to go, here or here. One of these three. Most white people, of course, they will be forcefully integrating these all white zones with third world trash and Negroes and whatnot. So, yes, do not take my word for it. Look at the United Nations website. But before this happens, this has to happen, and it's happening now, and you're starting to see it in real timing. There you have it.